clip196.
Yeah, when I saw Jerax in Malaysia, he came to Malaysia for MPGR. They won the event, but he definitely didn't look like this. So there was a big contrast in his facial expression in general. He looked like he's had enough and just get me out of here. That's what I got from his facial expression.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, probably something that a lot of the players from Hot 6 are feeling, not just the results, right? I mean, it's got to hit you hard, pretty hard, even if you know that, all right, well, we still have a chance at the main event. Going out like this in the group stages with not many points at all is going to be a little bit demoralizing, maybe even more so because their sister team actually did surprisingly well, and they were hoping to do just as well, if not better, but not pulling out right now. But we will see them next week again, so they're not knocked out, just having a bit of a rough first week in the group stages. Now let's talk about Empire, right? You said, all right, Axe seemed like a really good pick. Dakota, they're going in for this tiebreaker. They will play against Virtus Pro. So Virtus Pro was probably waiting super anxiously, and now they're like, no!
That's what I was just going to say, is like psychologically, I wonder how these teams are going to be feeling coming into this match. Empire's got to be feeling like they're on a high. They get a couple of wins. They're like, we're staying alive here. We want to keep this upper bracket hope and, you know, clinch that spot. And for Virtus Pro, they're sitting there watching the match, and they're like, really didn't want to have to play more games. We're hoping that we would be able to secure our spot. And I'm wondering if that's going to play any sort of effect on the actual series.
Right.
So what I'm looking for right now is the previous matchup. Off the top of my head, I think Empire actually 2-0'd VP in this group. Okay. So I should have just asked. I don't even need to check. Perfect.
Oh, come on, man.
I should have
trust me.
Yeah. So maybe that's also a factor going in. Like, they've already played each other before, obviously, in this group. One team 2-0'd the other. That's probably another confidence boost for Empire. Now, the question is now, you could also say Virtus Pro going into the series, they have just seen the latest picks from Empire in a do-or-die situation. So they know exactly what they will be up against, you know, more or less. So who it really favors the most, I'm not sure. If there's one thing I think doesn't matter at all, it's probably fatigue. I think Empire are just really happy to get the opportunity, and
that's very true.
They will probably be... They'll be hyped up for this match. It's very important.
Yeah, if anything, probably the adrenaline rushing through them is going to be more helpful and overcome that fatigue for them. As we take a look at the standings, of course, highlighted will be the matchup coming up. It is going to be Virtus Pro going up against Empire. VP almost had that 4 seed locked in Group B, but now these two teams from the same region, they will have to fight to see who gets to start in the upper bracket and who will have to fight in a best-of-1 in the lower bracket first. Now, I guess the consolation prize is that even if you do get, in the case of VP, knocked down into the lower bracket, at least you have your choice of opponent going into that best-of-1. So it's not like you get knocked down much further, but it's still a jarring difference between starting in a best-of series